Hello and welcome back to Toy Story 3. This is BioEnchanted, and today we have a few things to wrap up. So, we have quite a lot of things to do here. First of all, let's summon one of our friends. She has something to finish off here. There's a reason for me spamming fireballs everywhere. There is method to my madness. But here's where we'll actually see it come to fruition. I don't like how much she enjoys blowing the fireballs everywhere. That's pretty cute. Those little giggles and everything. But yeah, blowing up enough, destroying enough objects with the dragon gives you Engine of Destruction. And here is the Emperor Zurg's final stage of the Dragon Race. And I was wrong earlier when I mentioned that there was one for each segment. For some reason, the Haunted Mansion doesn't actually have one. It's very weird. So it's really only 3 Dragon Races. This one, Lotto's, and the main towns, which is fairly strange. It feels like they could have put one in Sid's place, but then again, there may just not been enough things to jump off of for a lot of the floating points. It's not got as many set pieces as these levels do. I mean, the rest of the areas do tend to have. It's much flatter. I quite like the way the coins are laid out in Zurg's area. There's a lot of variety, with like a lot of them being like under the platforms and in the corners and everything like that. They use like every aspect of this area. The Zurg bots are a constant kind of nuisance more than anything else. The Zurg bots are just kind of annoying, really, because they just kind of get in the way of the fireballs. Yeah, this is what I meant with like different types of coins becoming their own little path as well. For example, that was the standard floating coin and the chest floating coin that formed kind of an arc if I'd been able to get the right angle going. Just a few more to go though. Then we'll be finished with all the Dragon Races. There we are. That coin is promising annoying. There we are. Now that we've done all the Dragon Races, we get the Dragon Rally. The gold star thing. So now we have a few extra things to deal with for the rest of this video. Dragon needs a breather, what can I say? So next we're going to decorate the buildings in a very specific way with the hot rod decoration. And any other Formula 1 decorations we can figure out how to add on there. Because some of them of course don't have roofs you can put stuff on, like this one doesn't because it's too small. So we're going to put the hot rod pipes on there as well, because I don't know if it counts. I don't think it does, but, you know, of course this is all for gold stars, so. Yeah, it's weird that one doesn't have a roof space. It looks like it would. I think the pipes don't actually count, but I'm just kind of making the town match the theme here. So I don't really mind that it doesn't quite match. Sometimes it can be a real pain trying to get the customized marker to come up if you've not got the actual thing equipped. Sometimes you just have to equip it even though you don't necessarily need it. With a toolbox, I mean. Here though, it's weird that this is the rooftop one, not the one that's actually the smaller roof that's lower down. Then again, that roof does have a hatch, so that might be a hatch you can interact with, so... I never have, but it might be. It might be something we can throw in the burglars, the bandits. I initially actually got stuck with this one as well, because the hot rod attachment for the roofs looks more like a little robot, so I had no idea what that even was initially. I thought it was like a robot from Zerg's area. I didn't realise it was the hot rod's decoration. It looks like a little robot, doesn't it, really? So there's nowhere to put anything, so this will have to do. I also like that the hat shop has a little hat hook on it. I didn't actually notice that before. But there we are. For putting the engine decoration on enough buildings, we get Engine City. So it's time to do a bunch of these now. Because we have a lot of these to go. I quite like the little twists some of these have, like the chef showing up in the berry one, that kind of thing. Generally, these missions are fairly cute. But again, all the prep work really is for these is throwing enough of these characters into the clothing shop and dressing them up in these ways. So I'm skipping that to show just the cutscenes, to show what actually becomes of them. Because you've seen the menus, and you've seen me making people, it takes a long time, and to find the right parts anyway. So I figured I'd save you that. So here we go, if you possess a pirate who's wearing a pirate hat, not the flat one, but the thicker pirate hat, and possess him with a ghost, we can form the pirate ghost, who actually gives us a new mission to do. I quite like some of the unique NPCs give you little missions like that, that's pretty cute. So let's head over to that X, shall we? And yeah, we actually have something to do with that plateau by the tree as well. Bet you thought that tree was important, didn't you? But you noticed that tree. It's because it in fact is important. In a small way. Sorry, Buff Gargoyle, I'm not really after you right now. So here, of course, we pick through the pick and get a bunch of coins. Again, while the pictographs are a bit tedious to actually put together, I do love the little cutscenes that they come with, because there's like 40 of those little tiny cutscenes, and they're fairly cute. Now we need a possessed giant pumpkin, so let's possess this pumpkin. And now let's make it really big, since that hasn't worked, and I didn't realise, I'd forgotten it had to be big as well. Let's go for our green goo. Let's make our pumpkin bigger. And there we have it, our ghostly pumpkin squash. I like that the face is consistent without where like it still has the face, but it's now a spooky face. That's cute. Of course, now it's time to make a bunch of monsters happen. Werewolf, vampire, hunter, man, and mummy, of course, just wearing different hats because they didn't bother to change the hats. Because these missions take long enough without changing absolutely everything to be perfect. Because again, for a lot of them, it's impossible to make it perfect because you often haven't got the right hair. So putting those three monsters in the school spooks Bo Peep something fierce. And of course, this is another cutting point between videos. We've actually got quite a lot of these done in this video as well, which I'm quite happy with, because these, we don't want to spend too many updates on doing these. Because we still have 25 of them to go, pretty much. But that's not going to take too long, really. Especially the way I'm cutting it down. I like that Melon's permanently giant as well, that's pretty funny. 3 witches, okay. I like little unique props as well, like the witch's cauldron, that kind of thing that you don't actually really see anywhere else in the game. Those are fairly cute. And you get that for changing enough hairstyles. This is weird as well. This wasn't what I was going for, this particular Pictograph mission. I was going for the Happy Haunted couple, and that is a completely different cutscene. I don't even know which one that is. But Happy Haunted Couple was pretty funny. But that weird one with the partying monsters is like, I don't think that even has a Pictograph mission, it's just a random thing that happened. Because they didn't give me any missions for it. And they don't generally redo Pictograph missions when you do one again. Go party, come we go. Apple Zombie and Fitch over here. Apparently milk gets zombies incredibly stimulated. Make a bunch of pumpkins. Including apparently a gangster pumpkin. According to that do-rag anyway. This one's a cute one as well. These people are apparently all really naughty. And now Woody has an actual police department as well. Not an actual, like, in-game anything really going on there, but it's the implication there that Woody now has help. That's pretty cool. The town kind of feels like it's developing a little bit with some of these, and I quite like the way that's done. And of course here we need to find a ghostie. And here's one. Actually, I was wrong about that. We have our swag alien for now. I think I may have misremembered what I was trying to do there with the ghost. Now let's make a tiny Buzz Lightyear. That one seemed to get a little bit pointless really. I'm not really sure what was even going on in that mission. A few of them aren't particularly well put together. Like sometimes you have really good ones like Intergalactic Space People. Or Intergalactic Police Force, whatever it was. And sometimes you have like really lame ones like that one that doesn't really do anything in particular. As we wanted more people turned to stone, that was getting in the way of doing this. Make a giant alien, shall we? And luckily we don't need to be Buzz Lightyear for this one. That's a little bit misleading. We're needing to be big compared to Buzz Lightyear. Let's make our pilot. It's going to be a hard to remember one, but it's the orange suit. Make a really big pilot rather. One thing that's fairly annoying is that you never use the pink goo for these missions. You never have to make something smaller in these images. You only have to make things bigger, which feels like a bit of a missed trick. Feels like they could have done more interesting things with it. Like, oh no, a spider in the bathroom or whatever, and have you make like an alien into a spider and shrink him. That would have added a little bit more variety to these. That's feels just like it's missing something there because it doesn't actually use the shrinking at all, which is fairly strange considering how much of a major mechanic of this game it is. A major mechanic, I mean how many quests use it. Because really, most of the things you do in this game is growing stuff. You really rarely have to shrink stuff again. These, of course, involve throwing people into saloons. I like all the unique voice clips as well, like this emphasized one for the cyborg, that kind of thing. They could have easily had that be silent, but they actually recorded special like voice clips for a lot of these, which is quite cool. And here we have a gold star for doing all the pictographs for the, I think that's for doing the pictographs for the areas. Like, for the non-town areas, basically. That pixie got totally in the way there. Cheeky boy. This one's a little bit... Again, I'm not particularly a fan of this kind of joke. That's a joke that's aged very poorly, really. But let's make some Vikings to cleanse our palate, shall we? Apparently the Vikings aren't a fan of haute cuisine. So now we've only got a few more to go, so next time we'll start with Barbershop Quartet. But for now, we're done, so I'll see you then.